I get eager staring at a quote for a full-size outdoor kitchen and wondering if you're about to throw $100 at something that will just sit there gathering dust. You've probably imagined a fancy weekend grilling session, then pictured the rain, the maintenance, the space it will take up, and the fear that you'll end up with a half-finished island that looks great on the brochure but doesn't actually fit your backyard flow. That hesitation is real, and it's why I'm breaking down the Mont Alpi 805 Deluxe Modular Outdoor Kitchen Island before you make a commitment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't a standalone grill you bolt onto a patio table. It's a 94-inch modular island that bundles a 6-burner grill, a side burner, a built-in refrigerator, and a slab of white waterfall granite for your prep work. In practice, that means you're looking at a single piece of equipment that can handle everything from searing steaks on the main burners to simmering a sauce on the side while you keep drinks chilled just a foot away. The whole thing is built from 304 stainless steel, which is the marine-grade alloy you see on yachts, so it can handle the humidity and occasional drizzle without rusting in a few months. Now, let's talk about the day-to-day reality of using a setup like this. Imagine you've invited a few friends over for a Saturday barbecue. You start the grill, and the 6 burners give you enough surface area to create distinct temperature zones: high heat for the burgers, medium for chicken thighs, low for a slow-cook pork shoulder. The side burner comes in handy for a quick boil of corn or a pot of chili that you can keep warm while the grill does its thing. Because the burners are integrated into the island, you don't have to shuffle around a separate grill and a portable side burner. Everything is right where you need it. The refrigerator is a game changer for keeping a few bottles of white wine or a case of sodas within arm's reach, so you're not constantly trekking back to the indoor fridge. One practical advantage that shows up in real life is the countertop space. The white granite is not just for looks, it's heat-resistant, easy to wipe down, and provides a generous prep area. When you're juggling multiple dishes, having that slab means you can slice, season, and plate without crowding the grill itself. Plus, the granite doesn't get as hot as a steel surface, so you can set a bowl of salad on it without worrying about the lettuce wilting. But the island isn't a magic solution for every backyard. The sheer footprint, 94 inches wide and 23 inches deep, means you need a fairly sizable patio or deck. If you're dealing with a compact balcony or a narrow side yard, you'll likely be forced to either trim the island down, which defeats the purpose of a modular all-in-one, or compromise on other outdoor furniture. Also, the unit runs on propane, so you'll need a tank and a hookup that can handle the demand of 6 burners plus a side burner and fridge. That adds an ongoing cost you might overlook when you first see the price tag. Who should definitely consider the Mont Alpi 805? If you're a frequent entertainer, someone who hosts weekend brunches, family reunions, or even just a weekly grill night, and you have the square footage to dedicate a permanent kitchen island, this unit can replace a clutter of separate appliances. The built-in fridge alone can eliminate the need for a separate cooler, and the integrated controls mean you're not juggling hoses and separate gas regulators. It also appeals to the chef-a-thon crowd who wants the ability to grill, saute, and prep simultaneously, just like a professional outdoor kitchen would. Who should walk away? If you're a casual grill and cement type, or if you live in an apartment complex where permanent installations are a no-go, you'll probably find the investment disproportionate to your usage. The same goes for anyone who values flexibility, because the island is a single, heavy piece. Moving it later is a serious undertaking. And if you already have a decent grill and a separate side burner, adding a fridge and granite slab may not bring enough new utility to justify the cost. Let's dig into the hidden trade-offs that only become clear after a few weeks of use. The stainless steel burners are praised for even heat distribution, but they also mean the surface can get hot enough to discolor lighter-colored kitchen tools if you leave them on the countertop for too long. The white granite, while striking, shows water spots more readily than darker stones, so you'll want a quick wipe down after each use to keep it looking pristine. The refrigerator is a compact unit big enough for a few bottles and a pack of meat, but not for a full-scale party supply. If you're planning on serving a large group, you might still need a separate cooler or a second fridge. Maintenance is another practical point. Because the entire